Okay, we're on. I don't know if anyone heard me enough, but
I know. I was gonna say I love that Manap.
I do too. It makes me happy. I've got to pause. No, not pause. Mute. I paused you and muted you, bitch. Okay, so we are here. I had to hurry up and pause or mute my YouTube, but whatever. Just a heads up. Huh?
I was like, what did we pause?
Oh, I accidentally paused my stream, like coming in. So just so you guys know, it is windy F out here. So if I just disappear, it's because the wind knocked me out. In theory, Dana should remain, but we will see.
Yeah. We will see.
Yeah. So the idea is for that to be the thing. So, Dana, you want to introduce yourself real quick? I don't want to forget to do that.
I can totally do that. I am Dana Gollin, and I write adult fantasy romance, very adulting. And I decided to stay in bed today, so we're doing a live stream. I'm gonna do like a John Lennon thing, and we're gonna have a bed in. So
fair enough.
Oh yeah. I wish I had my long hair still. I'd like have it down and just be like, "What's up, man?"
Hey, Sky.
Oh, I'm turning on my YouTube so I can actually see the chat too.
Gotcha.
I like to be interactive.
I am Sarah Sharnover. This is my channel. Usually I do an update video on Sundays, but we had some family stuff going on. We had like a memorial service and stuff. So instead of making my regular video, I figured maybe I could get some work done since that's not a thing I'm doing otherwise.
Yep.
So hello, CJ. Let's see if I can close some stuff because my computer is behavioral. Right, so we're going to do some sprints.
I was like, I'm just looking at all the notifications that I missed. It said that I missed like something going on 3 days ago.
On your YouTube?
Yeah. But I mean, I've been on my YouTube. It's insane. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's do some work.
YouTube regularly doesn't make any damn sense.
I know, it's a mess. And I always blame myself. I'm like, oh, it's my fault. But you know what? I'm going to stop doing that. It's YouTube's fault. Okay. So are we doing 15 and 5s or?
Yeah, you have your app? Because I don't have the app. Because I
do. Care. I do have the app. Let me set it up. All right.
Yeah, so.
All right. So as soon as I pull up my Word doc,
Okay.
Are you still working on Hell's Bend?
I am. I am trying to address in a large way some of the smaller things that were mentioned to me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like things that I have seen notes on a couple of times, but I know occur more times. So I'm going to go try to address those issues throughout the rest of the manuscript because I have one chapter left before I'm waiting on more to do. So I figured I may as well spruce up this stuff so this stuff is ready.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can like haul ass on the end of it all at once. So we'll see.
Right. Well,
yeah, the app is productivity app, correct?
Yes. So I went on over to your Patreon page today, just because, that's one of the things I do when I'm stuck in bed. I stalk people. But I loved so I have a Patreon page that I've abandoned. And when I saw how you have yours set up, I love it. So anyone who is interested in this Hell's Bend needs to get on over there and check out what you've put.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, it's totally awesome. It's truly awesome. And I might end up stealing some of your ideas, okay? Just going to forewarn you.
That's fine. I'm sure they're not original. Yeah, I'm pretty frequently under the influence. So I don't know for sure where it came from, but I almost guarantee it was not all me.
Okay. Well, that's fair. At least you're honest about it.
Trying to fix my manuscript so I can figure out where the hell I left off.
Oh, Tamara, yes. I would definitely recommend, if you have a hard time staying on track, go and get this thing, because it will insult you to the point of working yourself to death in staying on
Tamara
track.
said she didn't have room on her phone.
Yeah, you delete something. Oh, man. All right. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll...
Let's go ahead and start at 10.
Okay. I was the same way, Sky, when I started my Patreon, and I still don't know what to offer people, but it's there for when I'm ready to go. All right, I hear you.
What was that?
It was the app. It was like, yeah, it was like, hey, lady, I'm still here. All right. So, yeah, if anything, just go set up an account, and then you can kind of learn how to use it.
There was weird noise going on in my house. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It is 10. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I should have totally been cool like CJ and did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she does that so you guys can all hit the button at the same time.
Okay.
So I shut my door to my car, and my car started moving.
Fuck all three of you. Sorry.
No, you're good. I know. I've been dealing with Shira.
Me having headphones on is no reason to fight. Well, now I can't find her either. So see what you did? You made the kitten disintegrate. Every time I put the headphones on, they start again. Let's see if I can get the kitten in here instead.
Yeah, Shira has developed a very bad habit of trying to eat my headphone cord, and but she's asleep, so I'm like, stay asleep.
Why don't you come hang out up here instead of fighting with everybody else? Look at her toe beans. Look at them. Show them your toe beans. Oh, she's dying. She got her foot stuck in my hoodie.
Oh no.
So she thought I was abusing her. All right, sorry, I've ruined the whole thing.
You just need to like have a bed in, and then she'll just sleep with you. Stream from bed. Everybody. Oh, that's what we should do next Friday. We should have everybody just stream from the comfort of their bed.
I have a desktop.
Oh, that's going to be a little difficult.
Yeah. I used to have a comfy chair over here, but it didn't go well. So.
Yeah.
All right, we need to focus though, because
that's right.
This isn't. I'm supposed to be working. Damn it, cats. Are you starving to death? Sorry about that.
That, I believe, is that. Are you ready to take a break?
Sure thing.
All right. So 5-minute break, and then we will chase the cats around.
Yeah, let's hope not. I think we've gotten it out of our systems for the next few minutes anyway.
Maya is still curled up in my lap, sleeping. So just like, sleep, baby.
Zugtoy does not sleep.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, maybe
She has the madness.
Oh no. Maybe she's like trying to live up to her name.
Maybe.
She will
turn me
not.
into fungus.
She will not let you defeat her. So I think Tamara and I have this love for coffee in common because she's always got her big mug, and I love her big mug, her big golden polka dotted mug.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a big mug. It's that like what? It's like Frontier Woman or something like that. She's a redheaded homesteader, and she's got a Food Network channel. But I loved it because it was on clearance. Yeah, it was a giant $2 mug.
My mom got us giant mugs for Christmas, so that was lovely.
Oh yeah. I love giant mugs. I got my mom a giant mug for Christmas, and then I stuffed it. So my mom's working on her master's degree, and she's got this big desk, and her kitchen is like on the other side of the house from where her desk is. And so I got her like one of those portable hot tea makers, like the water, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's like a crack, and you plug it in and it heats the water. So I got her one of those, and then I got her
tea kettle.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's in most countries. It's absurd to them that we don't have those.
Yeah, and
like
then,
we always have one, but most people don't, and that's absurd
right
to people in other countries.
And so I got her one of those, and then I got her a variety of teas and some coffees that you can steep in like a tea steeper. And I don't even think she's like opened it up, but I thought this would be a perfect gift for her because instead of having to walk clear across her house, she could just sit at her desk like I do, make hot bev, and she can continue working, right?
Yeah.
One of these days she'll put that together. And
that's what I used to like in my opening. You can see it. And in fact, I filmed my opening with my electric tea kettle the day before it almost started a fire.
Oh no.
Who has the dentist
So
Genevieve.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, but I want to. I'm gonna shoot you. No. Yeah, I love my electric kettle because you made me break the rules. Yeah, I'll explain to you the rules later.
Sorry.
Yeah, you made me break them and you didn't even know what they were. You're dismissed. Leave my sight. What?
Next time you want the light on, you can get up yourself.
You hear that? That's some sass mouth. Yeah.
Damn.
Someone is about to get stomped. No.
You're gonna have to smack the face off his head.
That's right. Wait till somebody who can move gets home and you're in trouble then, buddy. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
I wish I had some tea, but that's now that I don't have an electric tea kettle next to me.
Yeah.
I have to go make it at the oven or at the stove. No,
Yeah.
I mean the oven and the stove are together in my house, but I don't make it in the oven. I make it on the stove.
Yeah. Do you have somebody who you could yell at to make you some tea?
No, apparently it's nap time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the leg household siesta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading the
Not-
yes.
Not sure what's going on.
Tamara knows who it was. Pioneer Woman.
Yeah, I watched Jenna Marbles
Who-
too, so it did sound familiar, but I don't know who Pioneer Woman is. And I have heard Jenna Marbles mention that, but I didn't know what it was.
Who is Jenna Marbles?
She's like a YouTuber with like 6 million subscribers. She's hilarious.
Okay.
Trying to think of like in the recent past, she did a video where she became a toothbrush. She did a video where she became taller. She did a video where she took her dogs to like PetSmart and and bought everything they touched. She's ridiculous.
Oh,
Absolutely
wow.
ridiculous. She's wonderful.
Yeah. That's
If you ever
awesome.
want to watch
Go.
something that's just stupid, Jenna
Yeah.
Marbles. Yep.
I'm going to write her name down right now.
Yeah, she's great.
And then Sky says she's got so many mugs. I've got so many mugs in my house that I literally put hooks underneath my cabinets to hang all of the mugs that I never use. And then like once a month I have to go through and wash them all.
We have those hooks inside our thing, but they're too small for all of my mugs.
Yeah.
They do hold, however, these mugs that Travis had made when he released his first movie. His first movie is a slasher movie called Raymond Did It. And you can find it on the internet if anyone's interested. It's fun. It's a slasher movie, but it's a slasher movie that was, made for $40,000 or something.
How much?
Like 40,000.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So I think it was under 40 total. I don't remember for sure. I think 40 was his goal. I don't remember.
Yeah. That's still
But anyway,
cool.
it was made for really cheap.
Yeah,
and he hired actors who had SAG cards and stuff, so he had to work for SAG minimums, and so I mean a lot of that went into hiring people because that's $100 a day.
Oh,
So,
wow.
or at least it was then. It's probably more now.
That's really cool though to say that you actually have like a small budget film, a film with a budget period,
He has
I'm sorry.
Raymond Did
she-
It.
The taxidermy one.
Taxidermy is a short film though. Raymond Did It's a feature. Reckoning was a feature. Dry Spell's a feature. Dry Spell is a rom-com. Can't think of the name of the one that I actually kind of like, but I can't remember the name of it because Bloom.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, CJ mentioned Dry Spell, but it was too late, CJ. But yeah, so he's got a handful of movies. He stopped doing movies though. It started to get too much like the movie business is really the underlying problem.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a gross place.
Yeah. That's what I have a cousin who lives in Chicago and he was going to like film school, and both of my cousins are very artistic, but though I don't know what happened. He was on a production for a small budget film, but it's like it started to pick up momentum and then it stopped. So it was just kind of, and then he got married and now I don't know what he's doing. So it's okay. It's like whatever.
Oh, CJ isn't in the live stream because she had other stuff scheduled. So, so yeah.
All right.
I will never pass up an opportunity to pretend that I'm mad at CJ or talk shit about her. So just so y'all know.
Yeah, and it's funny when you guys do this because it's total bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
But if you didn't know that, you sit here and you look at it and you're like, uh-oh, somebody's
Right?
spilling the tea again.
Well, and that's the thing is I always have to be careful because especially like when I'm writing it in text,
Yeah.
I ooze sarcasm usually, but you can't tell that when I write it. So
Right.
then I write
Yeah.
it and I'm like, oh, hope they didn't think I was serious.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what, CJ? If she did, I totally just dropped my phone on my laptop. If she did start rumors, then she would get more followers because it seems like the gossip
No shit.
girls get way more. So what we need
Yeah.
to do is we need to like orchestrate some bullshit between us like all the people who are regular live streamers on your channel.
Yeah.
So we can orchestrate this like crazy bullshit, and then we'll all get 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll be making some cheese to buy our tea as we throw it all over the internet.
Right.
So, all right, are we ready to get back to work?
Let's do it. We're at 35, so let's go ahead and do a 15.
Okay, here we go. Go. They must be hearing each other.
She's not even involved in this. He just thinks he's starving to death.
That's Shira. She's always hungry.
It's not even time to eat.
It totally sounds like he's saying, "Mom."
I'm not in control.
All right, time for a break. And
Awesome.
talking. Shira sounds like a freaking lawnmower. She's all.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be that way sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why she's just like. This is the first time I've heard her purr this hard and this long. It's like since we got her.
Oh, mine are all noisy purrs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just are.
I think maybe because she's just little, she's just finding her purr.
Yeah.
Like she just found her back claws. Yeah. Oh, she's been doing this thing where she hugs my hand and then she uses her back claws to like gut this part of my arm. And I'm like, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, Mr. Crowley will do that too sometimes.
Yeah. 214 words of research. What are you researching? Words fall.
Sky got 2 pages done. I think I got 2 or so, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep track when you're just like reading and adding stuff and kind of cleaning things up. It's hard to like
Yeah.
really figure out what you're doing.
I'm actually working on, I got frustrated with this one book that I'm working on. And so I put it aside and I started a new project, kind of hope that, so in my new work in progress, I am trying to figure out how, it's all about mechanics. I'm trying to figure out how to get the girl out of bed without waking up the guy in the bed with her. Okay? She has no magic, so she can't just like levitate out of the bed. And I'm like, okay, this sucks. So I've come to the conclusion that one of two things is happening here. Either I need to just completely cut it out because it's not important, or I need to stop thinking so much about not knocking this mattress around and waking him up, even though it's important not to wake him up. But nobody really gives a shit if I put in there that she kicks the mattress or the foot of the bed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess I'm struggling with how detailed or how undetailed I need to make it to be, because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, I can understand that.
that's some serious.
Yeah, that is
Research.
some serious research there, Autumn.
Yeah. I am.
Carol got 2 done. I hope I said that right. I still haven't. I'm sure you've indicated to me how to say your name, but I don't remember because I'm stupid. We've established that though. And Sky got 2 pages done. So
No, she's not slipping out for the walk of shame. She's actually married to the guy in the bed with her, but I wanted to try something a little bit different as far as my main characters, like describing them. So I was going to have her kind of lovingly look at him and talk about his features and the things that she loves about him. But in order to do that, she's got to like, I thought it would be cool for her to kind of wake him up without rocking the bed and being like, hey, asshole, get up.
So you mean like you want her to be able to like gently wake him rather
Yes.
than accidentally waking him?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So it's
I
kind of,
mean, sometimes people just don't wake up when you get out of bed.
yeah.
I mean, Travis has been getting out of bed without waking me up for years now.
Yeah. See, my husband, I mean, he could literally like knock the mattress over on top of me and I would sleep through it. So, but
Yeah, as long as he doesn't take my blanket, we're cool.
yeah. Yeah. But him, like my husband legitimately is like a mouse farts and he is like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, that is so weird that you do that. And he's like, it's just, he says it's like his instinctual protectiveness, you know?
Mm.
Like, yeah, well, if the wind blows, I'm going to sleep right through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. Maybe I do need to just make my my main character, my male main character, a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
It's already been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's insane. All right. Well, are you ready to start or do you want some more time?
Let's go ahead and start.
Okay. All right. Here we go. No, he's not ex-military. They're not heavy sleepers.
She might have met your husband.
Oh, no.
All right, 15 minutes. We're going till 10 after.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 14 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
Don't. Can kill us both. Don't do that. Stop, both of you. Mr. Crowley. She is a fourth of you. Stop.
All right. Oh, I don't want that. Anyway, that was 15 minutes, but now I'm gonna.
Awesome. I have my co-host here with me, Dreamerella Prissy Pants. Hey, Zon,
like-
what are you doing? You're going to get your ass whooped.
She's like, look at me, Mom. I am being good.
Now she's not. She heard the fight and she ran.
Oh.
So now she's gonna fight Mr. Crowley. I think they're fighting over who gets to beat up the baby.
Oh man.
I'm worried though because they're both declawed because
Right.
they're older and I didn't have an opinion of it when I got them. And anyway, I will not declaw the other one, but
Right.
we're here. This is where we are. However, neither of my cats have known cats with claws,
Mm-hmm.
at least not in the recent past.
Well,
So I'm a little concerned about her like getting them in the eye.
oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, don't worry about that because they're, even if they did, it'll be fine. She's small. She has little claws.
Yeah, but they get an infection in that eye, and all of a sudden Mr. Crowley's like this, and he dies that way, and I feel terrible.
Well, if she does accidentally get him in the eye, just get some Visine and rinse it out real good, and it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Well, we have bags of saline because he's on fluids.
Yeah. See, so you're okay.
Okay. Fill him with fluids. So
You'll be all right. And maybe if she swats him real good with her little baby razors, if she's anything like Shira, she's got little baby Freddy Krueger razors, and he'll leave her alone. He'll be like, "All right, we're good. We're
it
good."
didn't work yesterday, but we'll see. But yeah, so I am gonna have to wrap after this. I'm not gonna be able to do another sprint, just so everybody knows. But thank you guys for hanging out. But because my mom is coming over to meet the kitty.
Oh, right on.
But nope, whatever I was gonna say is gone. So I don't know. They're special animals.
Yeah.
And some people like keep them separated for 6 weeks and let them smell each other under a door. And I've never done that. I know that's what some people recommend to make them get along. It's my opinion that they kind of just have to start to join space, because in the past when I've done things where I've like when we moved in here, I unpacked the cats in 2 different rooms, and for several days they thought they had separate parts of the house.
Oh wow.
Which is a problem if your litter boxes are all in one place.
Right.
So then we had to like make them stop splitting the house up like that. And so that's what worries me about doing that, is that like she doesn't live in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom when she's not safe to be out by herself, but she doesn't live in the bathroom, and I don't need that to become a thing. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Bring you and your little razors up here.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know what CJ took this morning, but she is like rocking over here. She's knitting and finished posting all my episodes to my website. She's like on a roll. I need some of whatever she took this morning.
And then, yeah, so now all she needs to do is, hi, I don't need 9666666 in the middle of my story. Thanks,
Huh?
though. She just stepped on my keypad, on my
Oh,
number pad. But yeah, no, maybe now she can go work on my stuff. I got to work on hers, but I couldn't get my, I've been editing them in Google. She emails them to me, and then I just open them in Docs and then send her back the edits that way. But my computer won't run Docs very well when I'm also running YouTube and Hangouts. And
Yeah.
Hangouts, because I actually have two versions of Hangouts. I have the Hangouts for YouTube running, and then I have my Hangouts conversations running. It's too much Google going on my computer.
it's too many Googling.
Yeah, it was like, no, not enough time for enough Googles there.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. So you got 708 for today?
Yeah. I am.
Awesome.
I keep like harassing myself because I'm like, I should be getting more, but last time, yeah, on Friday night, I did 1,793, and we've been on here for what? How long have we been on here now?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
So not as long. It's because we chatted more last night, so it seemed like we weren't on that long.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, I don't know what I need to do. I don't know if I need to like, I don't know, something. I just feel like I'm writing a lot slower than I was when I was writing The Awakening. And I don't know if it's because I was really into writing that story, and these new ones, I'm really into writing them, but it's just kind of like, eh.
Well, it is a trope at the very least that your second book is way harder to write than your first book.
Yeah.
It is a common trope in anything having to do with writers. It's always their sophomore book that they're having trouble writing. Like, my last book did really well, and now I'm having trouble writing my second book. That's always the thing. And then, like, when you look at people who are writers, like professionally, who we think of as like professional writers, like people who release through publishing companies, like John Green, his second book took him forever.
Yeah.
And like, not Stephen King, because he's crazy.
I know.
But
I need some of whatever
like,
he's taken.
Harper Lee never wrote a second book.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I mean, she did.
Yeah.
But it was the first book, and that was before. And so, I mean, really, I think she might have written other stuff, but not. Yeah.
Right.
You don't ever write another To Kill a Mockingbird.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there, at some point, if you set the bar too high, it's really hard because you think that you have to hit that bar every time, and you aren't going to hit the same bar every time.
Right.
You're not going to be, even if you have a bestseller, that doesn't mean every book you release is going to be a bestseller.
Right. Well, and that's
hard.
Like so this one, after I released The Awakening, I decided to write something completely different. Like I literally wanted to put the second book in the series on the back burner just so that it could kind of simmer and I really know what I want to do with it. And so I'm doing something completely different. And when I first started it, I thought, okay, I got this. I know where it's going to start, the middle, the end. And then I sat down to start writing it, and I'm like, well, maybe I don't like the way that it's starting. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm becoming more, I think like now that I actually have something published and I'm out there, I'm becoming more critical of myself, and I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, and that I think that's the problem with the sophomore novel. I think that's the most common problem is like you've set this expectation for yourself, and then if you wrote 300 words every 15 minutes last time, if you write 250 this time, you think that you're failing. And
Right.
I think it's just that you've got these expectations now that are doomed.
Yeah.
So, and it's hard. I mean, everybody wants to do at least as well as they did with their first one, but sometimes it just doesn't happen.
And I have to keep reminding myself that, because like every now and again, doubt kicks in, and that, you know, and I'm like, well, maybe it's just not good. Maybe the story is not good. And I just need to like stop doing that because it's a good story. It's just not my book baby story.
What I used to do, and I don't do it anymore because I don't get that as much as I did when I first started writing, because I started writing seriously in college.
Mm-hmm.
But what I used to do is I would sit down when I was in a really good mood about it, and I would write, like, why am I the one writing this book? And I would write the answer to it when I was feeling really good. And then in 6 weeks, when I was like, fuck this, I'm not writing anything. This sucks. I'm not going to be a writer. I don't want anything to do with this. I would sit down and I'd go, oh, fuck this. I don't want to be a writer. You don't want a day job. Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it worked really well for me when I was doing it. I haven't done it in a long time, like I said, but it did really help me.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's what I need to do.
Just have that list at hand, so every time those thoughts creep in, you can be like, nope, I know the answer.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to try that because I do. I need like.
Yeah, because there's an ugly thing in your brain that wants you to fail.
Yeah. And I'm always like, oh, I'm so positive and I got good vibes and I got this, I got that. And then all of a sudden, like, I sit down to write and I'm like, where the hell did this fucker come from? You know, like, oh, I only sold one book today, so I must not be good enough.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Right. It couldn't be that other people just haven't seen it yet, so they haven't actually thought to buy it. It couldn't be that you need to do some more advertising. It couldn't be that you have one book up versus somebody else has 40 books up. Like, none of those things could be it. It's just that I'm garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, and that's what I keep telling myself, because like I have it written on my calendar. Like this book, we're already at the end of February, and this book should have already been like halfway through draft 1. And I'm stuck on chapter 1. And I'm just like, this is some bullshit. But I have oh yeah. I just have to like, I don't know, burn some more sage or something. Get that ugly thing out of my brain. I wonder if they could cut it out. No.
Say hi. Want to be a pretty baby? Say hi. She is a pretty baby.
She is a pretty baby. I love her eyes.
Yeah. She looks like she's always seen some shit. Yeah.
Well, she might be. You know, some cultures believe that cats are the gateway between this world and the afterworld. So I don't know why they call it the afterworld. After what? You know, it's like maybe it's the same world. We just can't see it because we're too busy with all the other bullshit.
Well, thank you very much, Sky. She moved into our garage and thus moved into our house. That's how she ended up here. So, and now she and Dreamer are talking shit to each other. So in case I didn't show everybody, and y'all are going to have to like ignore my messy house, but I wanted to show you guys the coolness that we have in our house now. That is our own beholder.
That is really cool.
Yeah, he's fun.
I love that.
Travis did a play about a year ago. And it had a beholder in it. So that's, you can't wrap your tail around my mouse cord. Thank you though. So yeah, but we should get off here so that when my mom gets here, I don't have to hurry up.
Okay.
She probably doesn't want me on camera.
Oh yeah. Actually, my mom did one video with me. We made horchata at her house. She's got a bigger kitchen, so it's nicer to cook it. So yeah. All right. Well, cool. Well, then I guess we will get off of here and tell everybody to go buy the things and check out the other things. And
yeah. Can you just shoot me your links so I don't have to go find them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Look, she's got tickly feet. You want to see? Can you see her tickly feet? She's like, oh, now she doesn't want to do it, but she's like spreading them out. I get them in the little thing, and then she's like, stop it. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm not going to harass you. All
all
right.
right. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. And we will see
Bye.
you guys all later. Bye.